He continued to play his hockey with Punjab Sports Hockey Club and rose to the level of playing national hockey for Bombay. He then joined as a professional player for Mahindra Mahindra, playing until departing India in 1970 to make a new life here in London. He was known for his silky skills. India being the powerhouse of hockey in the 50s and 60s, Balbir was considered to be one of the very best players, playing against many Olympian, including gold medalists such as Darshan Singh Gular, Ajit Pal Singh, and Balbir Singh Sr., to name few the best players in the world. Upon arrival in England, he settled in Southall, living with his family. He worked in a factory for a few years before embarking on a business venture with his family. His business, Kiku Jeans, named after his son, took him to great heights and was considered to be one of the prominent British Asian businessmen in the 80s and 90s. He was introduced to Indian Gymkhana Club by late Mr. Atwal Singh, affectionately known as Singh, in 1970. He was also a member of Indian Gymkhana Hockey Club. Balbir's presence on and off the pitch was something to be admired. He was jolly and full of good humor. On the field, he shone above the rest by miles. His contribution as a player to the club was immense, and the Gymkhana Club owes a great deal of gratitude for his contribution to its success in hockey. He was instrumental in bringing up a very successful Gymkhana team, which included players such as, this was supposed to go in the press, it says gold medalist Kulbir Bora, Ravish, Jassi Jasser, Malkeet Singh of Uganda, Amrik Danjal, Harjeet Singh Virdi, to name but a few. He continued his involvement with the club to the end. He coached and managed the Indian Gymkhana's ladies team for a few years, which gained promotion to higher leagues. Balbir was a family man, with his lovely wife affectionately known to us all as Kitty, with his son Kiku and 3 daughters. He recently fell very ill, but despite his illness, he traveled to America for a family wedding. After the wedding, he had a massive stroke, from which he never recovered. He will be remembered for his hockey skills, a great sense of humor, and a real jolly person to have around. He will be greatly missed by us all. I'm sorry, I'm losing a bit. I had a great affection with him. That's why I feel bad. I wasn't expecting this to happen.
It's okay.
I learned a great deal from him. He was my 10 years senior, and he treated me like his son. And on the pitch, he treated me brutally. And every time I made a bad pass, he would tell me. He would give me a dirty look. He would say, that wasn't good enough, in his own words. And those words I wouldn't like to repeat them here. But I can say honestly that those words meant a great deal to me, which earned me a gold medal. And that was because of him. I have great memories with him. We had almost every Saturday, Sundays, we were together as a family. For the 4 of us, Paji, Pinder, Balbir and myself, we would get in the car, play a match, and end up at a Dominion cinema, watching a film, and then going out for a meal, and then going home and having to eat our mum's rotiyan as well. and galam. And this happened a week after week, a year after year. And for me, it was a very personal thing, and I'm sure lots of players here who played with him will remember him being a fantastic and a great player. That's what I like to say. But I would like to say thank you to Kinder for organizing this wonderful gathering. It was his efforts to get everybody here. And Kinder, thank you very much indeed for putting that effort in. I'd like to thank the club for organizing the teas and the whole event to put it on for Billy. And we appreciate that very much indeed. Thank you, club. And of course, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's come to support and to remember him. And we sincerely thank you for that. Thank you very much indeed. Finally, I'd like to invite Jenny and Cam to come and do a presentation, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Kamal, and I'm the First 11 Ladies Captain here. I met Billy a few years ago, and he took us on when we wanted to achieve great heights. He believed in us, and we believed in him. He gave up a lot of his own family time to spend time with us on the pitch, and he was a great inspiration to us. He really, really believed in us, and he knew that we would achieve great heights. We have. I will pass you on to Jenny in a minute, who is our club captain. We have achieved a lot, and I hope Billy up there is watching us, and I think he's with us every time we play on a Saturday. He trained us hard, but we would also have a bit of banter with him as well, because he would want to play the old way, and we'd want to play the new way, so it was a bit of a give and take. But he was an absolutely exceptional man. And I'm not just saying this because everyone's here today. The reason why I'm saying that, he believed in us. He took us on when nobody else wanted to. And we appreciate him and his family for actually inviting us to your home and to, I think it was one of the weddings as well. We had a lovely time. We have a little something that we would like to present to Bilby's wife as a little memento to hopefully keep us in your hearts as we keep Billy in ours. So if you'd like to come up and get that. I'd like to pass you on to Jenny, who is now our club captain, and this is how far we've got to now. So I'll pass you to Jenny just to give you a little history on how we are today.
Hello. Yes, we've come a long way, and it means a lot for us to be standing here thinking of Billy. I remember those journeys in his wonderful car that I could never afford, and his leather seats, and I'd sit in the front seat and think this is heaven, listening to his chat about how the game was going to be and how we were going to play and how we have to be better this time. And all of this, and I was just sitting, oh, turn the heat on, I like this. Could we have the massage seat on, please? Also, he had this amazing sat-nav, and it used to swear in Indian language. And he'd say, excuse me, Jenny, I know you don't really understand what they're saying, but I apologise. And I don't know if he still got it in the car, but it just made me laugh. I had to get the translation. Then when I found out what it was, I didn't want to know. Because I'm a good Irish girl and I don't use that language. So, but we loved him for his humour, and there was times where he actually arrived on pitch. I don't know what family functions he's been at, but he was in Birmingham, he was in Manchester, wherever he was, and suddenly he'd be there on pitch for us. And he'd left sometimes the family to race back for his second lady team family, as he used to call us. So from the family, the new family, and the one hopefully that our family, a ladies' family, will never forget him, because that's the way we see him. He sees him almost like our dad, in a funny way, our dad of the ladies' team. Okay, so best of luck to you and the Maney family, and I hope you remember him as fondly as we do. And if you can come and see our games, or any of the young girls, because Bally, I know, wanted his daughters to play hockey. And if you ever want to come and join us, please do. We'd welcome you on board. It would be great to have you back, okay? Anyway, take care, and I'll hand you over to whoever else.
Sorry guys, I forgot to just say quickly, everyone says, oh, we've done so well, we've done so well. But I'd like to just mention that the ladies' team are Bully's legacy. That's the way we see ourselves, and he is our legacy. His legacy is here with us. And thank you very much for actually including us in this today. We really appreciate it, and thank you for coming here today.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got something also on behalf of Indian Gymkhana Club to appreciate Bully's contribution and his efforts and you know, his love for the club. Again, I'd like to invite Babiji to come up and accept this on behalf of Indian Gymkhana. I think Kiko would like to say something on behalf of the family, please.
Thank you. Sorry to still be dressed in this attire. I wasn't quite sure how much of a game I was going to get, so I stupidly didn't bring a change of clothes with me, so I'm still standing here in my kit. I'd just like to thank Kabir Uncle, Budgie Uncle, and everyone else who was involved in organising what was a really, really great occasion today, really memorable, a lot of fun for all of us, and it's really great to see so many people here, you know, celebrating his life. He would, you know, he'd be in his element here with everyone. You know, it's a shame, you know, we didn't do this sort of thing when he was here, but you know, sometimes that's the way things go. I'm sure he'd be extremely proud and very, very happy to see everyone here today, and just the love in the room for him. This club was his love, it was his passion. Obviously hockey was as well, and you know, the Indian gym meant so much to him. You know, when I was younger, Dad used to work at the warehouse. He was pretty much handling the business from Sunday to Saturday, Sunday to Friday, pretty much. And then, you know, on his one day off, which was the Saturday, he'd be playing his matches for the Indian gym. So it just showed, you know, on how much it all meant to him, you know, on his one day off. That's where he would be. He'd be playing with his team at the gym. Again, I just basically want to thank everyone. You know, it's been a really great occasion, and hopefully we can do it again sometime. But you know, just again like to thank you girls for coming out, and I didn't quite realise how much of an effect that he had with you guys. I mean, and I knew that when he started coaching you guys, it kind of gave him a new lease of life. You know, before that he'd kind of had a bit of a difficult period, but honestly, you know, you guys really kind of brought him back, and he was his old self again. And just to see that, you know, for the short time that he was with you guys, it was so good for us as well. It was so nice just to have him back, and you know, your words and your appreciation is really heartfelt within the family. So you know, again, I'd like to just make sure that you know, you still feel part of the same family, and he's still here with us and with yourselves as well. I'm sure he's here today. I'm not going to go on, but I'd just like to say well played to everyone who did play in the game. I'm astounded at how good and how skillful all of you guys still are. I thought maybe I might be able to outrun some of you, but you know, I just didn't have quite a hope of you know, getting the ball. I think I might need to brush up on my skills a bit more, but it's given me perhaps you know, the intent to maybe come back and try and play a bit more hockey myself, as well as just realised that, you know, how much I did actually love the sport myself and missed it. Haven't played for about 16 years, so but yeah, it was a truly great afternoon, and thanks very much to everyone again. Thanks, Uncle. Cheers. Thank you.
I'd just like to invite if any senior member or anybody else wants to say just a few words before we conclude. Maybe not. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Geeks, can you take this back? My home started hurting, okay?
I want to thank every member of Gymkhana, especially the organizing committee, for organizing this occasion. This is first for us that we are remembering our seniors, we are remembering our players who have contributed, and I want to thank everyone who's here. And we all miss Bali. We all know that how much we loved him. We also knew his temper as well, but we still loved it. And I'm sure everyone today will go away with a fond memory of what he was. And once again, I want to thank all the organizers of Gymkhana for organizing this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think the teas are served, so all great. Thank you
Thank you.
very much indeed.